and wept bitterly and vowed a vow and said, O Lord of hosts,
So as I'm listening
if you will
to
indeed look on the
this young
affliction of
lady,
your servant and remember
Jackie
me,
Hill,
and not forget your
talk
servant,
about the
but will
word,
give to
I
your
am
servant a son,
also
then I will give him to
going
the
to be
Lord
oiling up
all
my
the
hair.
days of his life, and no razor shall touch his head. As she continued praying before the Lord, Eli observed her mouth.
Now,
Hannah
if you
was
do
speaking in
not
her
use
heart,
oil in your
only her
hair,
lips moved and her
that's
voice was
fine,
not
because
heard.
maybe that's just
Therefore
what
Eli took her
you
to be a drunken woman.
are.
And Eli said to her, How long will you go on being drunk? Put your wine away from you.
Not.
But Hannah answered, No, my Lord, I am a woman troubled in spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but I have been pouring out my soul before the Lord.
It
Do
really
not
runs
regard your
quickly
servant as a
in my
worthless
hair.
woman. For all along I have been speaking out of my great anxiety
But,
and vexation.
yeah.
And Eli answered, Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant your petition that you have made to
Try to
him.
keep oil in
And
my
she
hair
said,
because
Let your
I
servant
don't
find
put
favor
grease
in
in
your
it.
eyes. Then the
And
woman
with
went
the
her way
thickness
in
of my
age,
hair,
and her face was no longer sad. When we open up the book of 1 Samuel, in the first few verses, we are welcomed into an interesting situation. We immediately learn about a man named Elkanah and how this man has two wives. One wife is named Hannah, and the other wife is Peninnah. We are not given a genealogy about these women. We are not given some framework of their history as we are with Elkanah, but we are given a piece of information about their
I just want
family
to be ever so
dynamic,
careful,
which
like when
is
I be
that
putting my
Peninnah
hair
has
pulled back,
children
that I'm
and
not
Hannah does not. This, my friends,
giving
is a
tensions to the
problem. I
side
have
of my
3
hair.
points today, and that's the first one. Everybody say problem. Before we ever send up a petition towards heaven, it's usually because we have identified some kind of problem on earth. When we petition God for provision, the problem is financial lack. When we petition God for wisdom, the problem is we know enough about ourselves to know that we don't always know what to do. If ever we get the courage to petition God for humility,
Conditioner
the
also goes
problem we
into
are
my
trying to
hair
overcome is
on
pride.
top of the
Every
oil.
petition is a faithful attempt to overcome a problem. In the second verse of chapter 1, we learn
So
that
I
the
use 2
problem in
different kinds of
Elkanah's
oil in
home
my
is
hair
that Hannah, his wife, is
and
barren. Infertility
conditioner.
is a common occurrence we see in the Hebrew scriptures. From
Now, if
Genesis to
you've been
1
following me,
Samuel, we
you
see
know that I
barrenness is
do a
experienced by
variety of
Sarah, it's
different things to
experienced
my
by
hair.
Rebecca,
So
it's
I have
experienced
to
by
keep up
Rachel,
on
and
what I'm
now we
doing,
get to another
what
woman who
products I'm putting in
cannot
my
have
hair,
children.
what
Infertility is a
season
problem in the
it
sense
is
that it usually
outside, like
precipitates
summer
an
or winter,
environment of
because that all
internal shame
deters
and
on
frustration
what
for
I'm
many
putting in my
women,
hair too.
which is quickly magnified by the external shame and social stigmas that arise in communities where motherhood is considered the ultimate symbol of blessing.
Okay,
In
guys, so
Deuteronomy
let me
chapter
get off of
28,
here
one of the
and get my hair
promises
done.
or the promised blessings